everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout.
Yo, and I'm back with another one. Today we got Chat GPT, and we're going to simulate a matchup between Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is an American professional boxer, one of the top fighters in the lightweight and super featherweight division. He is known for his explosive power, speed, and knockout ability. For his explosive power and speed and knockout ability, Davis has held multiple world champions, including the WBA regular, and his opponent will be Shakur Stevenson. Yep, Shakur Stevenson is an American professional boxer who is known for his exceptional defensive skills, speed, and ring IQ. He holds a multi-division world champion, having titles in the featherweight, super featherweight, and the lightweight division. Shakur Stevenson won a silver medal in 2016 Olympics and has been widely regarded as one of the best technical boxers of his generation. Today we're going to simulate a 12-round pay-per-view thriller between the two fighters, considering their fight styles, strengths, strategy. Let's break down how such a match will unfold.
Okay guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch law.
Round 1. Filling out the process. Both fighters start cautiously, with Stevenson using his jab to establish the distance while Davis inches forward with the high guard. Shakur going to measure the distance with his jab. A couple clean jabs, but Davis remained patient, looking for an opening. So Davis going to keep moving forward with that high guard. He basically searching. He's searching. Tanks land a solid body shot and near the end of the round, but it's clear around that. It's a clear round for Shakur based on activity and control. So all three judges scores it for Shakur Stevenson based on him basically jabbing that jab, and you like they said, like that Floyd. That's how Floyd start. I know that's how Floyd start the match off. Floyd start the match off using that jab, because you know why? That jab can score you some points. So if you already got a head start using that jab, you taking round 1. The way Tank look at it, like you can have round 1. You can have round 1. I'm gonna hurt you in some of the other rounds. So Tank really don't care about scoring no points in the beginning of the match. But Shakur do, because if it's gonna go the distance and they gotta raise somebody's hand, he want his hand to get raised. So he want to be the one who outbox a motherfucker. Shakur comes out landing multiple jabs. They clean jabs to score points.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Get out of the way from those punches.
Off the target by Davis. The end of the round is upon us, and now this fighter will hear some attaboys from his corner. He just got to his man good.
He did, and he's feeling real good now, having that kind of round. But he also has to hear something else from his corner. Don't forget how you got to that point. Don't get intoxicated. Don't get drunk by the success of that one punch.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, count it.
Here you go.
You have to stop.
Round 2. Tank turn up the pressure. So Davis began to cut off the ring more effectively, forcing Shakur Stevenson to fight at angles. Shakur still lands a jab and a mix of a few left hands, but Tank body work is becoming more noticeable. He landed a thudding left hook to the rib that forces Shakur Stevenson to pivot away. Stevenson responds with slick counter, right hook, closed the round, but Davis' power shot edges it. So the judges really like what they seen from Davis in this round with that with the body punch. With the body punch on Shakur Stevenson. I mean, they like that Tank gave Shakur that body punch that looked pretty impactful on him. We're gonna see how that affect Shakur throughout the later rounds. If Davis keep landing those shots like that to the body. And then in round number 2, Tank came right back. He came right back, cutting off the ring, and then working the body of Shakur Stevenson, trying to slow him down. Shakur peeped that he tried to work the body, drops his guard. Tank come up with a left hook. This round number 2. Tank come up with a left hook. Boom. That left hook that Tank he throw combination to the body, then ends it with a left hook. That left hook that Tank threw, them Jones hurt. Because you know why? At the end of the round, he forced Shakur Stevenson to pivot away. It forces him to pivot away. Now, he didn't decide to pivot away. It forces him to pivot away. But Shakur Stevenson still countered with a right hook. But the power shot that hit Shakur Stevenson, which was the left hook, that's what the judges saw. So that's why he edges him out. It's just he throw his punches different. He throw them different. You know, he just throw them different.
End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Cut his movement off. Keep counterattacking, okay? When he throws, make him miss and counter. Jab is really working good, all right? Just keep using the jab. Gotta keep the jab moving. Push him
the total
off.
score is 19-19, right? Davis win that round. Now, round 3. It's a chess match. Continues. Stevenson stay on his back foot, keeping Davis's at bay with his jab. Every time Davis's inch forward, Stevenson counters with a quick, sharp shot before moving out of range. Tank lands a sneaky left uppercut inside, but Shakur quickly ties him up. So it's a tactical round with Stevenson dictating the pace and landing cleaner shots. The judges like what they're seeing from Shakur Stevenson in round 3 in this chess match. 10-9, all 3 judges, right? And in this round, Shakur staying on that back foot. Now, if you seen Floyd Mayweather fight guys like Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, who else? Miguel Cotto, these different styles, right? When Floyd stayed back on that back foot, what he's standing like? He's standing like the Philly shell. He giving them the Philly shell. He's still giving them that jab, but when you punch, after he throw that quick jab and you punch back, he's blocking them off of that roll off his shoulder. He's blocking it off his shoulder. So that's the stance that Shakur is taking right now as Davis start to get a little more aggressive in the past round, in round number 2. He said, okay, this guy want to fight. I'm going to still jab him as he come in. That's how Tank still was able to land that body shot. But he's still catching them jabs. He's still catching them jabs. So Tank probably his corner should tell him to move his head a little bit more, because he's going to keep throwing them jabs. Round 4. Tank first big moment. Davis start to feint more, drawing reactions from Shakur Stevenson. A 3-punch combination penetrated by a left uppercut that briefly wobbles Stevenson. Shakur recovers quickly, clinching and regaining his composure. Davis is pressure but doesn't get reckless. A strong round for Tank. So Tank come right back when Davis starts using his feints. And Shakur Stevenson start to bite on those feints. Now you see Davis can come in on some Pacquiao shit with a 3-punch combination. No bullshit. You see him coming with some fast Pacquiao shit, and it catch Shakur. Cause you know why? If you watch Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Pacquiao was rushing Mayweather. Let's look at Gervonta on some aggressive stuff like Pacquiao. Pacquiao was rushing Mayweather with those wild combinations, which was landing. He threw in that fight with Pacquiao and Mayweather. Pacquiao was coming in with these wild combinations. He was throwing so many of them. He was able to keep up on the scorecard with Floyd for a little bit. He was able to keep up on the scorecard. Even Floyd wasn't even throwing that many punches, and still was he just was more timely. Floyd was way more timely in that fight, and that's what's happening here. So when Tank come in and rush him with the combination, he's going to land something. But Shakur get hit by it, and he realized, like, okay, I can't let the judge see that hurt me. I can't let the judge see that that wobbled me. So I'm gonna play it like they ain't really do nothing to me. But that hurt, man. That hurt. When Tank come in rushing like that, think about it. 3 combination, and where he hit him at? A left uppercut that wobbles him. And he played it off.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Sugar's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round, and the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient, he wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches, he wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Much better. Much better.
Throw that away.
Now we got round number 5. Shakur Stevenson tightens up his defense, adjusting by using angles and sharp corner game. Every time Tank loads up, Shakur Stevenson makes him miss and land clean counter lefts. Davidson rolls a little frustrated as Stevenson started landing body shots of his own. A clear round for Shakur, so Shakur tightened it up because he know like, okay, they liked him in that past round. So what I gotta do is I gotta get sharper with my counters. So he sharpened up, tightened up on his counters. So every time Tank came inching in and swinging, he like, okay, I can't keep outrunning these Jones. I gotta score back. This is my time to score back. So when he come in, he scored back. So that's what it is. He ain't rattling him or nothing, but he scored back though. He hit him with a nice body shot. He comes in with a 3-punch combination in the left uppercut, ending it with another left uppercut.
Like that.
You should tighten up on your defense after you just got hit with a left uppercut. So he did the right thing and tightened up on his defense using sharp counters every time Tank tried to load back up, making a miss, landing clean left hands, which is probably the jab, like I was saying.
Still plenty of time to work here in round.
Look at that.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be a champion? Those questions have to be asked, and they have to be answered.
Already trailing on your scorecards as well. Thunder's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Jab, jab.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Davis comes out more aggressive, cutting off Stevenson movement. Midway through the round, he sets up a perfect trap, baiting Stevenson into an exchange and landing a vicious left uppercut that sends Shakur down. Stevenson beats the count at 6, looking more surprised than hurt. That's when Davis landed that left uppercut. But this left uppercut this time was so powerful it sent him to the ground. It knocked him down. Stevenson get up at 6. When the counts go down to 6, he get up. Count down to 6, he get up. Looking more surprised, like, damn, what the hell? Where that punch come from? That was good. It was pretty good. He was confused. He like, what happened? He didn't see the track. But in round number 4, that's when Gervonta knew he could set him up for the track. He said, I'm going to set him up for the track. And that's real smart by Gervonta Davis. If Davis can catch on in round number 4, round number 3, he couldn't catch on round number 3 because he couldn't figure out that jab. But round number 4, when he figured out, all right, I can feint him. That's when he knew he can land that uppercut. He did it like 3 times. So the 3rd time was the charm.
Davis is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Listen, I need to see some counter.
Let's see in round 7. In round 7, despite the knockdown, Stevenson remained composed, showing why he's one of the best defensive fighters. He stays behind his jab, avoid Davis's legend shots, and he lands crisp counters. Tank pressures but can't land another big shot.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. Remember?
Shakur edges and closed the round. See? Then he remembered. He remembered, like, man, I gotta stick to my game. That's what he remembered this round. I'm telling you. He remembered, like, I gotta stick to my game. I can't keep I can't exchange with this man. I can't exchange with this man. I can't let this man punch me. So he stayed behind his jab this round. And these guys want to get away from the jab and start throwing combinations, but the jab is what's keeping you ahead in the first place. So you get away from that jab, you know what I mean? But the good part is he came out composed. you know, and he fought Tank off with his jab this round. So every time Tank rushed in like how Pacquiao rushed in on Mayweather, Shakur timed him with a jab. And he might even jump back, because that's what Floyd do sometimes. He might jump backwards. He might jab him and jump backwards. I can see that
Seconds to
happening.
go in the 7th.
Shakur secured that round number 7. Basically went back to his original style of boxing. 2 judges like Davis for the body shot landing, and 1 judge like Stevenson for fighting back and landing 3-punch combination.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep.
Stop chasing him around the ring. Cut the ring off. Don't just.
Sugar's not looking so hot right now. He's down on your scorecards, that's one thing, Teddy. But as we start this 8th round, you can just see that he doesn't have much left.
Well, you know, this is the test now. I mean, this is the time where you separate the men from the boys. Do you want to be a fighter?
Happening is, what I see what's going on is, Tank get more aggressive. Get frustrated from getting hit with body shots that Shakur landed. I mean, for the jab that Shakur was landing. So Tank cut off the ring. Tank went back to cutting off the ring and lands a powerful left hook to the body. Tank know what to do for that Philly shove. I'm going to repeat that again. You know what to do for that Philly shove. He's going to give you a body shot. And that's what he's doing in this round. That's what he's doing in this round. He's giving out body shots. He want to fight off that back foot. He like, okay, I'm going to deliver the body shots. So that's tricky. That's kind of a tricky round if you really think about it. It's kind of a tricky round because we got Shakur Stevenson still landing a combination, fighting back. But I guess because Davis is being an aggressor, so the judge is going to see it that way. I guess because he's being an aggressor in this round and he cutting off the ring. He trying to track him down. And Shakur not running. He fighting off the back foot and maybe inside that Philly shell stance. But Shakur studied Mayweather and Gervonta Davis worked with Mayweather. They both worked with Mayweather at one point. But Gervonta Davis really came up under Mayweather, bro. He know he gonna catch you with a body shot if you start fighting off that back foot like that.
10 seconds to go in this round. Missed the body shot. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself, places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Listen, way to pick his jabs.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to him.
Round number 9. Shakur uses his elite footwork to create angles and frustrate Davis. He lands a clean left hand whenever Tank tries to close the gap. Tank still gets a few body shots in, but Shakur Stevenson clean counters are the difference in this round. So the judges all 3 judges like Shakur Stevenson for delivering these counters in the late round. He get real tactical on Davis, deciding to use his footwork and land those lefts. Yeah, he landed those left hands, probably left hand jabs. Left hand jabs most likely. Every time Tank trying to inch in. So now this far in the ring, I think it'd be tied up. In round 9, so far, I think on my card, I got them tied up. 85 to 85, round number 9. I got them tied up because it's pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's looking crazy. It's looking real crazy. So far, I got them tied up. If you've been watching this far, like, subscribe, comment. You are day one. You one of my day ones. Keep watching as we watch this match unfold.
Last 10 seconds
and
of the 9th round.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
So end of the round, a round in which he was able to get to his man there, stunned him there. He's kind of got momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
And now they start round number 10. Sugar's coming out here to start this round, knowing that all eyes are on him. Remember, he was hurt in that last round, so here he is, a target here early on in this round.
Well, all eyes are going to be on him, but all ears should have been tuned in his corner. He had to hear the right things. I wonder if he did. And the right thing to hear was why you were hurt in that last round. He needs to have that information.
Sensing that the fight is close, Davis picks up the pace. He gets Stevenson against the rope multiple times, ripping body shots and landing clean left hook upstairs. Stevenson fights. So on round 10, he comes in again, throwing multiple combinations. Getting Shakur Stevenson against the ropes. And I seen that in the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight. Manny Pacquiao was getting Floyd against the ropes and rushing him. But this time, Tank is rushing Stevenson with body shots. And then, as maybe Shakur lowered his guard, Tank delivers a left hook upstairs and hit him. Boom, rocking. And everybody see it.
And round 10 comes to an end.
Straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more. This is done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. Okay, listen. Body and head. Body and head. Double up on your punches. Body.
Round number 11 scheduled for 12. Time to look at Teddy's scorecard. Thunder's out in front. Teddy, what does he have to do?
Round 11. Stevenson get back to his jab and move more strategy, landing sharp counter shots whenever Tank get close. Davis is still dangerous, but Shakur controls the round with cleaner, more accurate punches.
He said, "No, I'm going to knock him out." Don't do that. Keep boxing.
Get in there. You got this one.
Very nice defensive guard there.
That he's defensive right now, because if he shows that too much, his opponent is going to know what he has to do to take advantage.
Listen, he's going to get desperate here. He's going to come forward now because he has to. Be careful.
No need to get excited. Came to win. Now throw more punches. You're not throwing enough punches. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
Scheduled for 12, and they're closing in on
Now, the final round. The final round, round 12,
and he's holding.
the championship round. Both fighters know this round could decide the whole fight. Stevenson stays sharp, jabbing, moving, sticking, jabbing, moving. Tank explode with a last-minute flurry, landing a big left hand that momentarily stuns Stevenson. The crowd erupts. Davidson power makes a big impact, but Stevenson lands more overall. What that tell you? That tell you that it's going to be a close fight with those two type of styles, right?
1, 2. 1, 2.
The type of punches Manny Pacquiao was throwing against Floyd was like 3, 4, 5 combinations. But Floyd said in many interviews, like, it wasn't no power like I never felt before. So he was saying Manny Pacquiao wasn't even powerful like that. Who else said that about Manny Pacquiao? Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya said Manny Pacquiao punches wasn't even all that. It wasn't no crazy power, even at a young age. And Floyd said the same thing. But Manny Pacquiao throws some awkward combinations. And some weird fakes that people bite on a lot. So in this round, in this match, Gervonta Davis throw combinations, but when his combination land, it makes a difference because it looked impactful. You know how some fighters punch, some of their punches look impactful. No, his punches look impactful. It looked like it did some damage. I'm not saying that Shakur Stevenson punches don't look like that, because they do. It's just that his look like that more, even with an elite fighter like Shakur, you know. So in round number 12, two judges give it to Davis, and one judge give it to Stevenson. So the winner, basically, three judges had it 114 to 113 on two scorecards, and 114 to 113 on one scorecard, with the winner and Gervonta Tank Davis by a split decision. So Tank wins by a split decision. The fight was incredibly close, with both fighters having dominant moments. Shakur Stevenson's sharp boxing and footwork kept him competitive, but Tank's power and knockdown in round number 6 ultimately made the difference. Some fans might call it for... So, there you go. That'll be a good matchup between the styles. My opinion on that is, in recent form today, in this year, 2025, in recent form, I think it will go down just like this. And I don't even think it's just because of the boxing styles. Politics, everything. I think it will go down like this. I think it will be a close match with Gervonta edging it out.